MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Outlaws. The Outlaws are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Gary Davis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
So just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
The next Cub up, David Bodie, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. The 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Batting second. The
Stepping
second
in now, Randy Wiggins. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third. The left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
At the plate, Chris Wiggins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Baez waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
In now, Edward Arnold. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Count is 1
Well,
and
that's
2.
a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball right side. And Hayward has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One and 0. Here it is. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 outs, this might get them all home. Throw won't get him.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, David Bodie, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 3-1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
The shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Standing in now, Terry Mooney. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Standing in, Bart Wiggins. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no
Wiggins, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2014 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's the second out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in, Tyler Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Quintana gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the Cubs.
One of the keys to securing the win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now batting, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Into the box, Owen Christian. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9.
And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, Christian Brummett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready for another chance? Randy Wiggins. First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 3-1. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
To 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. Brummett is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped him up. Wiggins is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Kipnis or Kip for short. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. One left for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in, Chris Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Sliding into the box, Edward Arnold. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now. Terry Mooney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So digging in now, Bart Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Throw to third, but he's in there as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Now batting, third base.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Tyler Wiggins, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, David Bodie. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Owen Christian, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hitter, Owen.
Now here it comes. Christian is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
There's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, and it's fouled away. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A 1 pitch on its way. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Kipnis is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Lifted into center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Striding in, Chris Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
To short, hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. Dallas is on top here, 4-3. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready with the 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand one. Score holds at 4-3. Kyle Ryan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 42, Kyle Ryan.
So stepping in, Edward Arnold.
Leading off for Dallas, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
From the stretch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Terry Mooney. First offering on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And there he goes towards second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Bart Wiggins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. is a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now 6-3. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Owen Christian will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his
The
head.
right fielder.
That pitch wasn't
Right.
anywhere near the strike
Man,
zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. At the plate, Chris Bryant, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Hit in the air to right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ryan Tepera is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 42, Ryan Tepera.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Brummett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. To 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Second baseman.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
He's set, and the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Stepping in, Chris Wiggins. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And he is in there.
Now batter.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Digging in, Terry Mooney will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Mooney has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The 2-0 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Bart Wiggins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, as he sends it on the ground to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Cub error, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Outlaws are out in front here, 8-3. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the 0-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Alec Mills will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
42.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again. Tyler Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Owen Christian. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. And this one bounds around against the wall. And not in time as the run scores. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
The right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Mancini is retired, and there's one away. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble
now
back.
Batting, center fielder, Christian.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
The batter, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 8 full. The Outlaws lead this one 10-3. Dan Wiggins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wiggins.
Ready once again, Ian Happ starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike. Ball 2. 2 balls.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
Full count.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 home.
Aye. The count is 1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, David Bodie. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Wiggins over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Outlaws earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Gary Davis with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 10 runs, 12 hits. 4 errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the Outlaws sent 3 balls into the seats as they crushed the Cubs 10-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-3. The Twins beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-2. Yasmero Petit collected win number 3 this year as Oakland took down the Red Sox 4-3. The Rangers launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-4. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-8. The White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-0. The Halos totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. They now have 6 straight victories. The Atlanta Braves took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-3. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. The Buccos picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 9-5. Jock Peterson was a clutch